Well, so it's been a couple of days since I filmed, and what's been going on? I've been training very well. I did training well. Hit 140 kilograms on the log yesterday. Very happy with that. Focus. We'll go. We'll get this shit. Yeah, big breath. Come on. Come on. Pull. Yes. And let's pull to the lip. Yes. Yes. Hit 140 kilograms on the log yesterday. Happy with that. Wasn't like 1 rep max. It was just a good solid single. And yeah, what I'm going for in the contest will be 150. So now we've hit sort of the deload phase. Well, not sort of. It's just the deload phase before the contest. I'll show you guys quickly the heaviest lift that I've done in training. Big breath, come on. Control. Explode. Still great. Yeah, the reason I haven't really filmed is just I wanted a little mental break, really, just to focus, purely put all my drive and focus into the training session, and not as much as I love filming. You know, it certainly does take a little bit of focus away, having to put out the tripod every here and there and talk before the set, and you know, it's just but something I love doing. So today is a pretty calm training session, but in other news, I'm having surgery. You know, that's the title of this video. I'm having surgery. What kind of surgery, you ask? I don't want to joke about any sickness. I'm having Gynecomastia surgery. Gynecomastia. In other words, man boobs. So you've probably noticed if you've watched my training videos long enough and seen me train and stuff, like I have pretty large male man boobs. You know, I have large nipples. They're puffy. They stick out like a sore thumb. It's been my biggest insecurity ever since I got it when I was 13 years old. That's when I started getting it, when it started happening to me when I hit puberty, and just, oh Jesus, what the hell is this guy doing? Oh my God. Whew, well, that sun is really crippling. Whew. Well, Jesus Christ, I'm beginning to tear up. Wow. Little bit too much of the good stuff here. Wow. Really need to get myself a pair of sunglasses. Well, not a pair, just one set of sunglasses. Where was I? Yeah, puberty. When I was 13 years old, I started getting it, and just because my hormones were everywhere, all around, just it can happen to you at puberty or starting steroids. And I assure you, I was not doing steroids when I was 13 years old. I was like a very strange kid at that time. I was getting really tall, but still my voice hadn't cracked yet. I was getting chubby, and you know, and I felt really depressed. I mean, really depressed at that age, and just very bad. I think my estrogen was just way too high, and my testicles hadn't started producing testosterone. And yeah, that's the result of why this happened to me. That's why you get man boob, why men get man boobs. It's too much estrogen. And yeah, so you know, estrogen is the female hormone. It, you know, it gives female attributes, really. And yeah, so speed bump. So honestly, guys, this surgery, I'm having it on the 14th of November, 2 days after the Magnus Classic, and I'm almost more excited for the surgery than the contests. It's just because this has been my #1 insecurity ever since, for more than half my life. Like, when you think about it, for more than half my life. I remember when I was 14, 15, and like I started like Googling this, and it's like I started noticing it much more. I Googled it, and you know, found out it's called Gynecomastia, and saw like and was like Googling how to get rid of it. What can I do, or you know, what could I eat something? You know, how can I take it, like get it to go away? And every source said the same thing. If you have gyno, you have to get surgery. That's the only way to remove it. It's not going to go away by itself. It's just enlarged breast glands, they're like fat glands or something. And you know, you have to have surgery. I just remember like crying my eyes out in the middle of the night while Googling this, because you know, I hated that this had happened to my body, and you know, it just, yeah, fuck, takes me back, man. Wow. I had forgotten that, you know, I cried, but yeah, it was a really big impact on my life and on my confidence just growing up. And you know, in my teens, my confidence in my teens, I used to walk much more with my shoulders arched forward and rounded back to try to hide it more. Didn't want to puff my chest out, you know, just because, you know, I was afraid of somebody, you know, calling out, "Jesus, Teddy, you have large tits," or you know, "You have big boobs, man boobs," or you know, whatever. Or you know, your nipples are really big, you know, whatever. It's just, and it's just freaking destroyed my self-confidence. But then as time went on in my 20s, I learned to accept it. I noticed, you know, I didn't focus so much on appearances and started focusing more on, you know, within. And yeah, I got much happier with that, and started to just not think about it really, and felt much happier. But it's always there. It's always in the back of my mind. I really want to get it. I really want to get it taken care of. And yeah, so we have arrived. I can't wait. I can't wait to have it taken care of. I can't wait to have it, these oversized glands ripped out of my body. I actually dreamed about it like a few months ago that I was having the operation, and it was being taken out of my forearms, the glands, and I was just like, oh my god, this is gonna destroy my strongman career, because it was just taking a big chunk out of my arms. And yeah, so the surgery I think takes around 1 hour, and I think the recovery is gonna be for about 4 to 5 weeks. And yeah, I can't work for 5 days after the surgery. I'll have to take it easy. So yeah, it's gonna be a busy couple next week. Static Monsters next weekend, then Magnus Classic, then the surgery, and then recovery, and then 4 or 5 weeks later we get back to work, hopefully preparing for a 400 kilogram deadlift, really. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and set the gym. I'll talk to you guys more about this later. Yeah, I've heard from people who have actually had the surgery that it's gonna be life-changing. It's gonna change my life, and yeah, I just can't wait, because I feel like I can't really put the right amount of emphasis on how much this has just affected my life. Like just, yeah. I thought probably, you know, I just can't wait to be able to look in the mirror and not think about it. And, you know, just like how my pecs look. Like I've always hated how my pecs look. And, you know, might as well, you know, just show you guys right here. You can probably, the microphone, tell here, you know, this is just gland. This is just oversized gland here, as well as here. Yeah, it's just it's not muscle. It's not fat. Just an oversized gland. It's gonna be an incision here, just under the nipple, and it's gonna be ripped out. And yeah, so I can't wait. Even though it sounds disgusting, you know, and I'm gonna be put under. You know, I'm gonna have an anesthesiologist who's gonna put me to sleep while the operation is being done. And yeah, I can't wait. But now it's time to get the mind away from that. We have a competition to prepare for, 2 competitions actually. Today is just going to be light, very light exercises. I just did my warm-ups, the planks and glute squeezes, you know, squeezing my ass. And now it's just going to be a little bit of back toss, some calves, and that's it. And then, you know, Monday, Tuesday, it's just going to be nothing, just eating a lot and, you know, resting. And then on Wednesday, just light deadlifts and squats and log and, you know, just 120 kilograms, you know, on deadlifts. And then, yeah, then rest again, just a walk on Thursday, a brisk walk on Thursday. And then on Friday, rest as much as I can. And then Saturday, it's game time. Then the numbers I'm hoping for are on deadlift. I would say personally, I don't know what my coach has in mind. He hasn't really told me what he wants to on deadlift. I know on the log, we're going for 150 kilograms on the log. We're thinking about going 130, 140, and then ending with 150. And then on the deadlift, you know, considering how 350 looked and felt, I think not much more than 370 is there. 370, 380. Would be great. I did 300 just, you know, as a deload sort of thing 2 days ago. And it actually felt a little bit heavy. So like the deadlift isn't really getting there because my body weight isn't really increasing as much as I'd like, you know, even though it's supposed to be the bulk. I'm just staying in weight right now. I'm 158 kilograms-ish. You know, I want to be 164. You know, I was 164 in Iceland's Strongest Man. So, but the nutritionist didn't want to put the nutrition any higher up last week because I was dealing with COVID. What I presume was COVID and all the viruses, and you know, just he thought it would be more of a strain on my system, I believe, to increase the calories more rather than to let the body completely heal up from the virus. And then I assume he's going to increase it now. Just delivered a check-in a couple of hours ago, and yeah, enough rambling. Let's go and toss some bags. Alright, so this bag weighs 18 kilograms. Just doing technique work today with the single bag, even though in the Magnus Classic it's not gonna be a bag toss seal skin medley. But yeah, a little bit further down. Wow. So you might have noticed I changed my footwear because now we're going to be doing it's going to be a medley. First we thought it was going to be a single bag for height, but it's going to be a medley with a few bags. So that's where speed matters a lot, and I don't feel like I get enough speed wearing heels. Even though it increases my height a little bit, speed is more important. So now I'm going to try running to the back and do my technique. Feels good. Feels good. One thing I keep getting praised for is how in the medleys I grab the bag and I start putting it down between my legs while I'm walking. I've gotten a lot of praise from a few people on that, like, because I don't take it and then stop and then start to do it. I grab it, put it here, and up and away. Little dip. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw because usually the back start in like easier weight and then go up to a higher weight. So my strategy usually with the back toss medleys is to throw the maybe first 2, even 3 backs from the starting line. You know, not have to walk back, because that saves you a bunch of seconds, and every second counts in this, man. So now I'm gonna throw this from, this is 18 kilograms by the way, throw this from the starting line, which is a bit far away, but you know, it's possible. Yeah. You know, I kind of want to have a few backs lined up here, but you know, I'm trying to deload for the contest. I don't want to overexert myself. You know, I'm supposed to be taking it easy, so just doing the lightest bag for a few things, because you know, this is a good event for me, not an event that I need to train as much as the other ones. So you know, I can, but it's still like today, even though it's only 18 kilograms, it still feels really good. It feels very on point. Alright, so that's back toss finished. Next thing I'm doing is just my rehab calf work. And yeah, it's a very easy workout, just back toss, calves, listo. And then, yeah, so let's do it. Next, tibia raises. As I said before, if you watched the other video where I did this has helped me a lot in the moving events. Just really strengthening the endurance, and you know, making sure I don't get shin splints. I used to get all the time back in the day. And next, oh dear, I'm almost not in frame. The seated calf raise. Seated single leg calf raise. Last thing I'm doing is the walking on toes for 10 to 15 meters. Slowly, not trying to rush it in any way. All this feels so much less powerful in the left leg. But managing to hang in there. Home. The place where food is. Well, I guess that could also be a restaurant. But anywho, got home, did some grocery shopping, and now I'm home and I have my next meal. It's chicken, rice, almond butter, and honey, as well as a banana. And yeah, I'm just gonna play some PlayStation. It's 7 o'clock. I still have 2 hours and a couple meals to get through before I go to bed. And yeah, Sunday evening. So yeah, I'm so excited to get this surgery to remove these titties. To remove the glands in my chest, the fat glands in my chest. Yeah, as I said, I think it's going to be life-changing. I think it's going to change my life, and it's just, I can't wait. It's something I've dreamed of for years, but never ever actually gone through with it. And yeah, it's exciting. But first, we got to get through the competition, of course. And well, I was thinking, like, because I told this to one of my coworkers that I was getting this operation, this surgery, and she told me that her son, who's going through puberty right now, is dealing with the same thing, and it really hit me just like boom, like how much I wanted, to get this removed when I was young. But I think it has almost been a positive thing that I've waited for so long, in a way, because it's like, it's made me realize it's like, this isn't the end of the world that I have this, I haven't even spoken about it, and it hasn't been commented on, in so long. Like, no girl that I've ever been with in my life has ever said, like, commented on it in any way, or any like, anything, or shown any sign that it's been any sort of a bother. So, like, it's mostly me and a few people that, have been able to notice and see it in the gym and stuff, but, I almost feel like it's been a good thing. It's toughened myself up and made me realize, there's more things than, looks that are important. Like, being a good person is much more important than just looking, like the Hollywood actor and, Hollywood body, I guess, in a way. Or fitness, bodybuilding body. I don't know, you know what I'm trying to say, There's more to life, but I think it's still something that I want to do, and yeah, I feel like now is the time. I'm almost 30 years old. I'm 29. I feel like I deserve this, guys. Might thought go Yabara 3 or something. Slap off. He's dancing like this, but anywho, yeah. So. Can't wait. Gonna hit this meal up, play some PlayStation, gonna play Dragon Ball Kakarot. I finished the whole game, did the DLC number 1. Now I'm gonna do the DLC part 2, the new, when you go Super Saiyan Blue. So that's cool stuff. Anywho, we're 1 week out from Static Monsters. Time to start bulking up more, eat more, force feed more, and get ready for the competition. But anywho, let's sign this off. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna take one bite for you guys, because a lot of people like to watch me eat. Okay, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys later.